ready? Are you ready?
And hello, everybody, and it's baseball time in Haysville. I'm Todd Hook along with Chris Worrell, Technical Director and Engineer, here to bring you live Haysville Aviators baseball. Tonight, Haysville will take on the Oklahoma City Indians. Second game of a three-game series. The Indians come in 0-3, Aviators at 2-2. Here's the lineup for the Indians. Tyler Hawk will lead it off and play center field. Nick Kolkecki will play right field. Kyle Love, the designated hitter, will bat in the 3 spot. Tate Ellison will play first base and bat in the cleanup spot. Cody Kuntz will do the catching. Nate Williams will be at third. Cole Bergdahl will play shortstop and bat in the 7 spot. Tanner Nelson will play left field, and Braden Cook will be at shortstop. On the mound for the Indians will be Ken Williams. Setting the defense for the Aviators, left to right in the outfield will be Henry, Hutchison, and Flores. Left to right in the infield, Jones, Brady, Weaver, and Konwinski. Kellogg will do the catching, and Taylor Copland out of Manchester University will do the pitching. First pitch weather, 81 degrees. Wind, what we have is out of the east at about 5 to 10 knots. Very pleasant evening here in southern Kansas. Wind will be blowing in from right field, similar to last night. And the first pitch is inside, ball 1. Tyler Hawk playing center field tonight. He's number 22. Steps in from the right side. Takes low, ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Swung on, bounced to the left side. Shortstop Brady up with it. Over to first in time. That is Tom Brady at short. How the guy has time to play baseball and football, I'll never know. Looks a lot bigger on TV. Here's Nick Kolkecki, 1 out in the inning. Kolkecki, your right fielder. First pitch inside, ball 1. One 0 bounce to the right side. Weaver up with it over to first in time. Made it look easy. 2 up, 2 down for the Aviators. Pretty efficient so far out of Copland. Need to miss a lot of barrels and throw a lot of ground balls to have success tonight. 2 outs now in the inning. Here's Kyle Love. Love, a big strapping right-hander, hitting in the DH spot. Takes inside for ball 1. Copland out of Manchester University had a 3-4 record this last spring. Well, it appears that Love was hit by a pitch. Didn't actually hear it up here. Doesn't mean it didn't happen. He had 11 appearances, 6.33 ERA in 64 innings pitched. Did give up quite a few hits, 97 hits in 64 innings. Here's Tate Ellison. He takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. No balls and a strike, 2 outs, runner at first, and that's in there for a strike. That'll even it up, 1 apiece. Oh, 2 to Ellison. We'll see what kind of waste pitch we have here. And he elevated him on that pitch, swung through it, and that'll be out number 3. Indians leave one after a half an inning. No score. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Go to the bottom of the first. No score from Haysville. If you're in the area, still time to get out here and check out the Aviators and the Indians. Second game of a 3-game set. Haysville leads it Haysville leads the series 1-0. First three for Haysville. Henry, Flores, and Langford scheduled to hit. Left to right in the outfield for Oklahoma City, Nelson, Hawk, and Cole Kecky. Left to right in the infield, Williams, Bergdahl, Cook, Ellison, and Coots behind the plate. Doing the pitching will be number 3, Ken Williams, a left-hander out of OCU. First pitch in there to Henry's call strike. Henry out of OCU lives in the Seattle area. Pitch number 2 is high. It'll be 1-1. Henry hitting .286 on the young season. And he takes a strike. Henry finds himself in a hole, 1-2. Henry out of Maryville College. Pitch is swung on, driven to left. That's going to get down for a base hit, so that'll be a leadoff hit for the Aviators. So Drew Henry is aboard. So bring up Tyler Flores.
Haysville Aviators right fielder number 26, Tyler Flores.
First pitch to Flores is wide for ball 1. Flores hit .280 this last spring. Hitting .250 right now. Bounces it to the right side to the first baseman. Steps on the bag. Throw to the shortstop, and that'll double him up. So the old 3-6 double play empties the bases for the Aviators. 2 outs now in the inning. Here's Brandon Langford, the designated hitter, steps in from the right side. Langford hit .268 this spring. Langford takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. Langford's out of the University of North Carolina, Asheville. The pitch to him is in there for a call strike at the letters. That'll even it up 1-1. Langford with 1 hit on the season, couple of runs driven in. Couple walks and a couple of strikeouts. It's still early, folks. Off-speed pitch, bounced foul. Langford in the hole, 1-2. Here's a 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that'll be it. Aviators go in order after 1 complete. No score from Haysville. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Top of the second we go. No score here in Haysville. Aviators taking on the Oklahoma City Indians. 5, 6, and 7 for the Tribe in the second. Taylor Copeland coming off a 9-pitch first inning. Try to continue to work in that same manner. He'll face Kuntz, Williams, and Bergdahl. Here's Cody Kuntz doing the catching tonight. First pitch in there for a called strike. Good location on that pitch from Copeland. And the 0-1. Off-speed pitch swung through and missed. Kuntz in the hole, 0-2. It's a good sharp slider there. Had Kuntz out on his front foot. Here's the 0-2. Fastball popped up down the right side. First baseman Konwinski giving chase. And he makes the catch. Good play by Konwinski. Tough ball in the sun. Able to stay with it and make the play. So that retires Kuntz for the first out in the inning. Here's the third baseman, Nate Williams. First pitch to Williams is fouled down the right-hand side. A little bit tardy on that one. Kuntz doing a good job getting ahead of the hitters so far tonight. And here's the 0-1. That's low. Ball one. That'll even it up. Ball and a strike. Aviators are coached by Eric Figueroa and Hansel Lazo. And here's a 1-1. Good off-speed pitch. Breaks right in there. 1-2. Copeland, a good job snapping off that breaking ball. Here's a 1-2 to Williams. Swung on, and that'll be a soft liner to the second baseman, and Weaver gobbles it up for out number 2. 2 down in the inning. That brings up Cole Bergdahl, the shortstop. Steps in from the right side. Versatile player, pitched an inning of shutout ball last night. Takes the first pitch low, ball 1. Kid's from Cimarron High School in Oklahoma. No doubt he can play anywhere. Takes low for ball 2. Bergdahl ahead, 2-0. And the pitch is in there for a call strike. 2 balls and a strike, 2 outs. Off-speed pitch, swung on, just foul. Just missed a double by an eyelash. Bergdahl out ahead of that one a little bit, able to just get the end of the bat on it. Pulled it down the third base line. It's just foul, just out of the reach of Jones. Two-two, here it is. Off-speed pitch misses badly. That'll run the count to full. If you're in the Wichita area, still time to get out here and check out some baseball. No admission charge tonight. Here's the 3-2 low, and that'll be a 2-out walk. So good at bat by Bergdahl drawing the walk. That'll bring up the 8-hole man, Tanner Nelson.
Now batting for the Indians, left fielder number 6, Tanner Nelson.
Nelson playing left field tonight. Steps in from the left side. Indians with a base runner in both innings. Good lead over there by Bergdahl. Shows bunt, pulls back, takes a strike. Wouldn't be beyond the realm of the imagination for Bergdahl to try to swipe one right here. Good lead over there. Ball's high. 1-1 to Nelson. Absolute perfect weather here tonight. Here's the 1-1. Bunts the ball down the third base line. Up with it, Jones over to first and gets him by a step. Indians are going to leave one after 1.5. We have no score. We'll be right back.
Are you ready?
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the second. No score here in Haysville. Aviators taking on the Oklahoma City Indians. 4, 5, and 6 for the Aviators. Troy Konwinski is going to lead it off. He's the first baseman. Second year in Haysville for Konwinski. He steps in from the left-hand side. Out of Defiance College, he's hitting 125 on the young season. Takes the first pitch hit, ball one. Konwinski hit .272 this spring. Started all 37 games at Defiance College. He takes that one for a strike. That'll even it up 1-1. 40 hits in 37 games for Konwinski this spring. Pitch swung on, bounce to the left side. Third baseman's up with it. Over to first. Throw was high, pulled the first baseman off. And Konwinski's going to reach on an error. Williams came up with it cleanly, but made an off-balance throw. It was too high for Ellison. By the time the Ellison came back down, Konwinski was already there. Here's Zach Kellogg doing the catching tonight. Kellogg out of Indiana, Purdue, Fort Wayne. Steps in from the right-hand side. Hit .216 this spring. Shows bunt, pulls back, and takes ball high. Kellogg had 97 at-bats in the spring, collected 21 hits, and played in 33 games. Fair lead over there by Konwinski. He's always a threat to run. Throw to first. Konwinski's back, standing up. Kind of a little hesitation before Williams went over through to first. Pitch is swung on, foul back. That'll even it up 1-1. Find me a left-hander that doesn't almost balk every time they throw to first base, and you'll have pretty much every pitcher. Coach Figueroa flashing some signs to see if they have something cooking here. Coach Figueroa known for a little bit of small ball. We'll see if we might put the bunt on. And the 1-1 to Kellogg. And a throw to first. He's back in time. Pretty deceptive move by Williams. Seems to hesitate at the top and almost make a decision at the last second to throw to first. We have a great vantage point from where we're sitting. And the pitch swung on, driven to right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Everybody's going to move up 90 feet. Aviators have something cooking here. In the bottom of the second, 2 on, nobody out. Williams in a little bit of trouble.
Now batting for the Haysville Aviators, center fielder number 12, Dylan Hutchinson.
Here's a center fielder, Dylan Hutchison. Hutchison hit .280 in the spring out of Cisco Junior College. First baseman playing in front of the runner over there. Hutchison shows bunt, pops it up. Catcher unable to locate it. No balls and a strike to Hutchison. Hutchison hitting .353 for the year so far. 17 plate appearances. Swinging it pretty good. Williams not exactly a fast worker. Here's the 0-1. Shows bunt, pops foul. Hutchison in the hole now, 0-2. Let's see if they put it on again. Same 2 teams tomorrow night. If you can't make it out here, we'll be on this same channel. Lots of good food here at the ballpark. Char-grilled hamburgers and hot dogs. Candy, popcorn. Cotton candy. Something for everybody. General Manager Grant Jones has a great variety in the concession stand. Here's the 0-2. High for ball 1. Hutchison hitting in the 6 hole tonight. Check of the runner by Williams. Here it is. Off-speed pitch swung on and missed. First base is occupied, and Hutchison will go down with a strikeout. 1 out now in the inning.
Now batting for the Haysville Aviators, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Ryan Jones. Jones out of Oklahoma Wesleyan. Hit .250 this last spring. Only had 56 plate appearances. Makes the first pitch in there a fastball for a called strike. Jones with 9 plate appearances so far in this very limited summer. 1 hit and 3 runs scored. And the pitch to him. Off-speed pitch swung on and missed. He's in the hole, 0-2. Good breaking ball there by Williams. We'll see if he comes back to it. And a fastball misses high and away. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, runners at first and second. We're in the bottom of the second from Haysville, no score. Here's the 1-2. Off-speed pitch misses wide. Count even now, 2-2. Pitch is swung on. That's driven through the left side for a base hit. And all the runners will hold. So the Aviators have the runners, bases full here in the bottom of the second, 1 out. Konwinski at third, Kellogg at second, and Ryan Jones on with a base hit at first. Here's Tom Brady. Brady steps in from the left side. Hit 286 this spring in junior college. First pitch swinging, popped up on the right side. Third baseman Williams camped under it and makes the catch for out number 2. 2 down now. Here's a 9-hole man, Scott Weaver.
Now batting for the Haysville Aviators, second baseman number 35, Scott Weaver.
Weaver out of Oklahoma Wesleyan hit 285, 5 doubles, 61 games this last spring. And the pitch to him. First pitch swinging, that's driven to right field, sinking line drive, but Cole Kecky is there to make the catch, and the Aviators are going to leave him loaded after 2 complete. No score in Haysville. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. We go to the top of the third. Copland continues to work for the Aviators. No score between the Aviators and the Oklahoma City Indians. Copland will face 9-1-2 of the Indian order. Braden Cook, second baseman, will lead it off. Cook steps from the right side. First pitch swinging, off-speed pitch, bounced foul. Copland going with the soft stuff early here. Gives him more options. And the 0-1. Fastball swung on and lined to right field. That'll drop in for a base hit. And a leadoff hit for Cook. Fastball down and away. Cook didn't try to do too much with it. Just went with it and drove it to right field. Top of the order now. Here's Tyler Hawk. Bounced out to the shortstop in the first inning. No score from Haysville. Aviators versus Oklahoma City. First pitch is in there, a strike at the knees. Good location from Copland. See if Oklahoma City may try to do a little small ball here. No indication of Hawk wanting to bunt. Pitch is swung on, driven to left. Henry a little bit fooled on that pitch. It gets over his head, and he gets it in. And Hawk is in there with a stand-up double. Henry initially fooled on the trajectory of the ball and took a few steps in before retreating and allowing the ball to get over his head. Second and third now, nobody out. Aviators in a little bit of trouble here. Copland needs to make some pitches right here, help his club. Here's Nick Kolkecki. Bounced out to the second baseman in the first inning. Takes high and away, off-speed pitch, misses for ball one. Kolkecki playing right field tonight. Right field's a very difficult sun field at the moment. Pitch to him, swung on, fouled back. Here's the 1-1, swung on. Soft liner. Second baseman unable to come up with it. Throw to first. Past the first baseman and into the dugout. 2 runs will score. That was a soft liner that Weaver kind of got in between hops, unable to come up with it. Knocked it down, but by the time he found it and threw it to first, threw it past Konwinski and into the dugout. So 2 runs will score on that one. Aviators down a couple here in the top of the third. So Kolkecki will reach on an error. Figueroa out to talk to his club to try to calm him down. Aviators found themselves in this situation last night, getting down early. Gonna want to stay tuned later. We're going to have this day in baseball history. You don't want to miss that. Next decent timeout we have, we'll bring you one. Umpire out to break it up. Looks like they're going to continue to go with Copland. Kolkecki ended up on the errant throw at second. So the Tribe has a runner at second. Nobody out, a couple runs across and lead it. Here's Kyle Love, the designated hitter, hit by pitch in the first. Off-speed pitch misses wide, ball one. Aviators can be best described as a little flat tonight defensively. And the pitch is low, a fastball taken. Love ahead in the count, 2-0. Here's the 2-0. That's in there for a strike at the knees. Good location from Copland. Not a breath of breeze at the moment. Somebody ought to get a picture of that flag. And the pitch. Off-speed pitch swung on, bounced to the right side. That's going to get through for a base hit. They're going to send the runner. And throw goes home. Missed the cutoff man. And Love will go into second. Not a good chance to get the runner at home. Best to hit the cutoff man on that and keep Love at first. Did not happen. That will not make Coach Figueroa very happy. Tribe leads it now 3-0. We're in the top of the third. Still nobody out. Here's Tate Ellison. Ellison struck out in the first. Tribe with a runner at second. First pitch swinging, popped up to the right side, and that'll make the seats. Absolutely stunning night for baseball. Not a cloud in the sky, not a breath of breeze. If you're in the area, come on out. Here's the 0-1. It's in the dirt, blocked nicely by Kellogg. Kellogg was able to keep that runner at second base. Smothering that one. That was a 56-footer. Cody Kuntz is on deck. And a pitch swung on. Soft liner to the second baseman. Weaver up with it over to first in time. Love will advance to third on the ball hit to the right side. Good piece of hitting by Ellison.
Batting for the Indians, catcher number 35, Cody.
One out now in the inning. Here's Cody Kuntz, the catcher. Popped up to the first baseman in the second inning. And here's the pitch to him. Fastball inside, ball one. Good off-speed pitch, swung on and missed. That'll even it up, one apiece. Copland very effective when he's able to snap that breaking ball off. Here's the 1-1 to Kuntz. Fastball right down the middle. Kuntz taking all the way, 1-2. That's probably the best pitch he's going to get this at-bat. Here's the 1-2. That's low, smothered nicely by Kellogg. Kellogg, good job being a wall back there tonight. Two balls and two strikes to Kuntz. Copland out of the windup, here it is. Off-speed pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed. Throw to first in time. And that will retire Kuntz. Two down now in the inning. This will bring up Nate Williams. Williams hit a soft liner to the second baseman in the second inning. Copland trying to leave that runner at third. That's in there. Good fastball at the knees on the outside corner for a called strike. Pretty good location at times with Copland. Here's the 0-1. Fastball swung on foul. When you come to Carpenter Stadium, there's 4 ballparks back to back, and it's not uncommon to get a stray ball. And the 0-2 is swung on, and that'll do it. Indians are going to leave one, but they're going to get 3 here in the top of the third after 2.5. Indians 3, Aviators nothing. We'll be right back.
Are you ready?
And the bottom of the third we go. Welcome back. Todd Hook with Chris Worrell bringing you Haysville Aviator Baseball. Aviators trail the Tribe from Oklahoma City 3-0. Top of the order for the Aviators, Henry, Flores, and Langford scheduled. Here's Drew Henry. Base hit in the first. Takes the first pitch in there, a fastball for a strike. Henry hitting .286 on the young season. Couple of hits, no runs, couple of walks, no strikeouts. Good eye at the plate. Off-speed pitch in there for a called strike, so Henry finds himself in the hole. 0-2. Ken Williams continues to work for the Indians. That's wide for a ball one. 1-2 now. Williams, 30 total pitches, 21 strikes, 8 balls. Very effective. Pitch is low. That'll even it up 2-2. Williams trying to get Henry to chase something out of the zone. And a 2-2. Off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and that'll be a strikeout for Henry. 1 out now in the inning. That'll bring up Tyler Flores. Flores, a left-handed hitter. He's had 12 at-bats. Scored a couple of runs this year already. Hitting .250 on the season. Off-speed pitch misses wide. 1-0. We're in the bottom of the third from Haysville. Nobody on. 1 out. Indians lead it 3-0. That's in there for a call strike. Steady diet of off-speed stuff from Ken Williams. Here's the 1-1 to Flores. Pitch is swung on, popped up to the left side. First baseman Ellison giving chase. And is able to make the play right in front of the dugout. Good concentration from Ellison, looking into the sun. Able to make the play. 2 up, 2 out now for the Aviators. Here's Brandon Langford.
Now batting for the Haysville Aviators, designated hitter number 3.
Langford hitting in the designated hitter spot tonight. Aviators have out-hit the Tribe 4-3 so far. First pitch to Langford. Good fastball at the knees for a called strike. Williams, a good job hitting spots so far tonight. And the pitch to Langford in there for a called strike. Langford in the hole, 0-2. Swung on, driven to right field. Right fielder Kolkecki giving chase, and that'll be foul ball. A lot of foul ground here at Vulcan Field. All this ground, we ought to plant some wheat in foul territory and use it as a fundraiser. Langford in the hole, 0-2. Need to battle right here. 2 outs in the inning. Looked like a straight change, swung through and fouled back. Langford out of UNC Asheville. Hit .268 this last spring. 205 plate appearances. So he was pretty much in there every day. Here's the 0-2. High and away. 1-2 now to Langford. Here's a 1-2 inside for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the third. Nobody on. Langford trying to get something going. And a 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that'll do it. Langford will go down swinging. At the end of 3, Oklahoma City leads it 3-0. We'll be right back. And top of the fourth we go. Welcome back. Todd Hook, Chris Worrell with you, bringing you live Aviator Baseball. Taylor Copeland will continue to work for the Aviators. He'll face 7, 8, and 9 of the Indian order. Cole Bergdahl will lead it off. Walkton was stranded in the second. Steps in from the right side. Off-speed pitch in there for a call strike. 47 total pitches for Copeland, 31 and 16. Inside for ball 1. That'll even it up, 1-1. Pretty good ball to strike ratio. You'd like to have that strikes number up just a smidge. Usually about 2-1 would make you pretty effective. Fastball swung on, and that'll be fouled out of play. A ball and 2 strikes to Bergdahl. Bergdahl out of Cimarron High School in Oklahoma. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, and that'll be it for Bergdahl. High fastball at the letters, unable to catch up, and that'll be out number 1. Here's Tanner Nelson. Nelson playing left field, bounced out to the third baseman last time up. And the pitch to him. Off-speed pitch is bounced to the third baseman. Jones up with it over to first in time. Two down now. That's the second time that Nelson has bounced out to the third baseman. Here's Braden Cook. Base hit and scored in the third. Cook playing second base tonight. First pitch is swung on and missed. Good fastball from Copeland. And pitch number 2 is swung on, fouled back. No balls and 2 strikes to Cook. Here it is. High fastball misses. 1-2 now. Good hustle by Dylan Hall taking the umpire baseballs. So here's the 1-2. Inside, ball 2. In this game, everybody's got a job. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to the 9-hole hitter, Braden Cook. Copeland going to step off and start over. Now he's ready. Here it is. Off-speed pitch swung on, driven to left, and foul. Just fouled by a few feet. Was an off-speed pitch, and Cook was out ahead of it. Just able to stay back long enough to get some pretty good wood on it. Copeland was hoping to to snap one off there and get it by Cook. 2-2 now. Copland ready. Here it is. Misses inside, ball 3. That'll run it to full. Cook batting in the 9 spot. And the pitch to him. Fastball swung on and fouled back. Cook able to stay alive on that one. Copland with a sign, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Aviators trying to get out of it. Off-speed pitch swung on, fouled back. Cook able to get a piece of it. Copland now with 59 pitches through 3 2/3. Fastball swung on, one hopper to the third baseman. Jones up with it. A one hopper to first. Dug out by Konwinski. Good play on both ends. Tough hop for Jones and Konwinski. But the Indians go in order. After 3.5, they lead it 3-0. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Haysville. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Aviators trail the Oklahoma City Indians 3-0. Aviators have out-hit the Indians 4-3, but trail 3-0. Here's Troy Konwinski. 4, 5, and 6 will go for Haysville. Williams continues to work. 42 total pitches through 3 innings. First pitch off speed is high for ball 1. Konwinski hit .272 this last spring for Defiance College. Everyday player for him. Fastball swung on, driven to right. Cole Kecke over towards the line and makes a catch. Konwinski gets good wood on it, but is retired by Cole Kecke. 1 out now in the inning. Here's Zach Kellogg. Base hitting was stranded in the second. Kellogg hit .216 in the spring. Hitting .333 as we speak. Very limited playing experience so far this year. Takes the first pitch, a fastball high. Not by much. Williams not overpowering, but he is very deceptive and hits spots very well. Off-speed pitch is in there for a call strike, and that's a good example. Very finesse-oriented is Williams. 31 strikes, 15 balls. Very good ratio. And that's inside and hit him. Just about the time you start bragging on a guy, he hits somebody. Aviators get a base runner here by hit by pitch. The 6-hole man now, Dylan Hutchison, will be hitting.
Now batting for the Haysville Aviators, center fielder number 12, Dylan Hutchinson.
Hutchison struck out in the second, still looking for his first base hit of the evening. Hutchinson hit .280 last spring. Good lead over there by Kellogg. First pitch is low for ball one. Kuntz lost it right under him, able to retrieve it and keep Kellogg at first. If you think there's a train coming through, your ears are not deceiving you. Pitch is swung on. That's a drive to left. That's going to get down for a base hit. So Aviators have runners at first and second with one out. This will bring up Ryan Jones. So Hutchison's 1 for 2 on the evening. Ryan Jones hit .250 in the spring, steps in from the right side. First baseman playing behind Hutchison. And the pitch. Swung on, bounced up the middle. Shortstop Bergdahl to second for one. Over to first in time for a double play. And that'll do it for the fourth. Aviators strand one. Inning double play. Through 4. Indians 3, Aviators nothing. We'll be right back.
Are you ready?
Top of the fifth we go. Top of the order for the Tribe. Hawk, Kolkecki, and Love scheduled to hit. Taylor Copeland continues to work for the Aviators. Aviators trail 3-0. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes low for ball one. Hawk 1 for 2, double in the third and scored. Bounced out to the shortstop in the first. Off-speed pitch swung on, bounced back to the pitcher, flips to first for the out. One out now in the inning. This will bring up Nick Kolkecki, the right fielder. Reached on an error in the second and scored. Bounced out to the shortstop in the first. Some action in the Aviator bullpen. Jared Rivera is getting loose. Right-hander. First pitch is swung on. Shortstop up with it to his right. Konwinski unable to pick it. Good job by Tom Brady going to his right, backhanding that ball. Throw was a smidge low. Konwinski has fielded those types before, and that'll go as an error. So Kolkecki reaches on an error here with one out. Here's Kyle Love, the designated hitter. And the pitch to him. Cole Kecke's running. Throw down to second. Throw is on the money. Kellogg throws him out by a few feet, and that'll be 2 outs in the inning. So Cole Kecke caught stealing here in the 5th. Ball and no strike to Love. And the pitch. Off-speed pitch. Tried to check his swing. He went. That'll even it up 1-1. Ball and a strike, 2 outs. Here's a 1-1 from Copland. High for ball. 2-1 now. Copland needs a quick inning here. 66 total pitches. Through 4 2/3. Off-speed pitch just misses outside. 3-1 now. Here's the 3-1. Swung on, fouled back. He was all over that fastball. Just missed it. 3-2 now. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the top of the 5th. Off-speed pitch bounced to the shortstop. Brady up with it over to first. Gets him by an eyelash. And that'll do it. Indians go in order. After 5.5, Indians lead it 3-0. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Haysville. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Aviators trail the Oklahoma City Indians 3-0. Todd Hook with Chris Worrell bringing you live Aviator baseball. Williams will continue to work for the Tribe.
Leading off for your Haysville Aviators, shortstop number 10, Tom Brady.
Williams will face 8, 9, and 1 for the Aviators. Brady, Weaver, and Henry scheduled to hit here in the bottom of the 5th. Aviators still looking for their first run. Have out hit the Indians 5-3. First pitch from Williams is high for ball 1. 33 strikes, 17 balls for Williams. And the second pitch to Brady is low and away. Close pitch. Williams very seldom makes a mistake out over the plate. He is always on the peripheral. Fastball swung on, foul. 2-1 now to Brady. Brady looking for his first hit of the evening and the season. Popped out to the third baseman in the second. And the pitch to him. and hit him. So Brady is going to be on with a hit by pitch, and the Aviators have the leadoff guy on. This brings up Scott Weaver.
For the Haysville Aviators, second baseman number 35, Scott Weaver.
Weaver 0 for 1 on the afternoon, hitting .250. And it looks to be Brady is picked off and in the rundown at first. And he's going to be tagged out. Looks like Brady was going on first movement. Williams picked it up and picked him off. That'll be a 1-3 to 6 put out on the caught stealing. One out now in the inning. Aviators continue to run themselves out of innings at times. Here's Scott Weaver. Off-speed pitch in there for a called strike. Williams seems to have good confidence in his off-speed stuff and able to throw that for a strike on the first pitch. Allows him plenty of opportunities later on in the at-bat. And the 0-1. Shows bunt, pulls it back, takes low for a ball. I'm told there'll be a new pitcher for the Aviators next inning, and that'll be Jared Rivera. We'll have his numbers for you in a moment. Here's the 1-1 now to Weaver. Off-speed pitch low and in. 2 balls and a strike. Aviators still tinkering with a lineup. Still looking at guys. 2-2 in the league. Inside. 3-1 now. Here's a 3-1 from Williams. That's a good fastball in there for a called strike. Full count now to Weaver. Weaver out of Oklahoma Wesleyan. And the 3-2. Off-speed pitch swung on. Center fielder Hawk makes the play. 2 outs now in the inning. Top of the order now. Here's Drew Henry. 1 for 2 on the evening.
Now batting for the Haysville Aviators, left fielder number 1, Drew Henry.
Henry, a left-handed hitter. First pitch swinging, fouled back. Henry out of Marysville College. Hit .343 last spring. Only struck out 21 times in 143 chances. That missed everything. Missed the catcher, and I believe the catcher, Kuntz, is going to go out and talk with him. I believe he was crossed up. That hit nothing but umpire. Home plate umpire with his hands on his hips, trying to figure out what happened. Count now 1-1. Pitch was not that bad. It looked to be about head high to the catcher. Went right by him and hit nothing but umpire. So Kuntz out to talk to his pitcher to make sure they're on the same page. Seemed to have a pleasant conversation with the umpire. Nobody seems to be that too worse for the wear. Here's the 1-1. Low and away, 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 5th. The Aviators trail 3-0. And a 2-1. Low, 3-1. Henry very good at putting the ball in play, hitting .286 on the young season. Pitch is swung on, bounce to the right side. First baseman Ellison is up with it and takes it himself, and that'll do it. After 5 complete, Indians 3, Aviators 0. We'll be right back.
Are you ready?
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 6th. New pitcher for the Aviators. Number 11, Jared Rivera. Left-hander out of Colorado Christian. 50 innings of work last spring. He had an ERA of 3.42. True side armor. 1 inning of work so far this summer. He's given up 3 runs, all earned, over at El Dorado. He had a 1-4 record this last spring, giving up 31 runs in 50 innings, only 19 earned. He'll face Ellison, Kuntz, and Williams. First pitch swinging, Ellison back to the mound. Rivera flips to Konwinski to record the out. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's the way to go.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen, now pitching for the Haysville Aviators from Colorado Christian University, number 11, Jared Rivera.
1 out now in the inning. This will bring up Cody Kuntz, the catcher. Takes the first pitch in there for a called strike. Kuntz looking for his first hit on the evening. 0 for 2. Strikeout in the 3rd. Popped out to the first baseman in the 2nd. Pitch number 2 is in there for a call strike on the inner half. Kuntz not so sure. Tough to keep that backside in when that arm is coming down to the side like that. Oh, 2 now to Kuntz. Fastball in outside corner. That'll be strike 3. Kuntz never swung the bat. Good location from Rivera on that fastball. Everything's been in until he paints the outside corner. That's 2 outs now in the inning. Here's Nate Williams. Struck out last time in the 3rd. He's 0 for 2. And the pitch to him is in there for a call strike at the knees. Rivera has been very much into a strike mentality early on and often. Here's the 0-1. A little more over the top on that pitch. Misses for ball 1. 1-1 now to Williams. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there for a call strike at the waist. 1-2 in Williams. Rivera continues to give hitters different looks, different arm slots. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and the Indians go down in order. After 5 1/2, they lead it 3-0. We'll be right back. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. Welcome back. Aviators still trail the Indians 3-0. 2, 3, and 4 for Haysville. Kenny Williams continues to work for the Tribe. Throwing a shutout so far. Here's Flores, second hole man. Steps in from the left side. First pitch is high for ball 1. Flores looking for his first hit on the evening. First pitch swinging down the right field line. That is a fair ball, and that'll be up against the wall. He's rounding second. They're going to send him to third. Here comes the throw, and it's wide. Flores with a leadoff triple. Just what the Aviators ordered here, a leadoff triple. Here's Langford with a chance to drive one in right here. Designated hitter, a couple of strikeouts on the night, looking to get something going in the plate. Umpire's working on his gear out on the field, so we'll take an opportunity to give you a little baseball history. This day in baseball history, June the 7th, 1884, Providence's Charlie Sweeney fans 19 Boston hitters in a National League game to set the Major League record that lasts for 102 years. So 1884, Charlie Sweeney strikes out. Record lasts for. If somebody knows who broke that record, they ought to tweet us at Hook Bats. We'd love to know who broke that. So that was this day in baseball history, June the 7th, 1884. Next time out we'll give you some more Major League Baseball history. Umpire appears to have everything in order now. He trots back to behind home plate. Aviators with something cooking here in the bottom of the 6th. A leadoff triple from Flores. 67 total pitches for Williams. First pitch to Langford is high for ball 1. Langford looks to be swinging a bat made locally. I know the guy that made it. Pitch is swung on, driven to center, way back. Hawk on the run. That's out of here. That's a 2-run home run for Brandon Langford. Well, to get the Aviators on the board, they only trail 3-2 now. That ball was over the center field wall. It's 400 feet to center at Vulcan Field. The ball was squared up. Now Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City. Well, we got a minute. Let's have another edition of this day in Major League Baseball history. ...2007, let's go up to there. June the 7th, 2007, during Major League's initial televised amateur draft, the Devil Rays select Vanderbilt University's David Price as their first overall pick. Seems to have worked out pretty good for them. David Price, the first pick in 2007. Here's Troy Konwinski, first pitch swing and driven to left field. Nelson to his left and makes the catch. Good wood on it from Konwinski, just right at Nelson. One out now in the inning. Aviators cut into the lead now, 3-2. Here's Zach Kellogg, hit by pitch last time. He's 1 for 1, singled in the second. Steps in from the right side, takes high for ball 1. Pitch is swung on, driven to center. Hawk lays out and makes the catch. Good catch by Hawk in center field, going to his right. Had to lay out to get that one, and that'll be out number 2. Aviators seem to be squaring up Williams a little bit more here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs now in the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, now batting for the Haysville Aviators, center fielder number 12, Dylan.
Here's Dylan Hutchinson. Base hit in the 4th, strikeout in the 2nd. He's 1 for 2 on the evening. First pitch low for ball 1. Hutchinson hitting .353 on the season. 6 hits so far. That's in there for a call strike at the knees. Ball and a strike, 2 outs. Aviators gotten 2 so far. And the 1-1 from Williams. Bounced foul. Hutchinson out of Cisco Junior College. Pitch is wide for ball 3. Three balls, 2 strikes, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the 6th from Haysville. Pitch is swung on, and that'll do it. Williams gets out of the inning, but not before the Aviators get 2 after 6 complete. Indians 3, Aviators 2. We'll be right back.
Are you ready?
And we go into the top of the 7th. Aviators cut into the lead. Now only trail 3-2 to the Oklahoma City Indians. Jared Rivera will continue to work for the Aviators in his second inning of work. Very effective. getting the Indians in order last time. I'm told by the truck that we had some technical issues with timing between the picture and the words. We seem to have had that worked out as we speak. Here's Cole Bergdahl. First pitch swinging, fouled back. Bergdahl, the shortstop, 0 for 1 on the evening, walked in the second, struck out in the fourth.
All foul balls can be redeemed at the concession stand for a prize.
No balls and a strike to Bergdahl. And a pitch to him wide for a ball. Count even, 1-1. Absolutely a beautiful night for baseball. Not a breath of wind. Sun setting here in southern Kansas. Coming up on 8:30 Central Time. Bergdahl takes an off-speed pitch for a strike. 1-2 now. Here's a 1-2. Swung on and missed, and Bergdahl will strike out for the second time today. One out now in the inning.
Now batting for the Indians, left fielder number 6, Tanner Nelson.
Here's Tanner Nelson. Nelson steps in from the left side looking for his first hit of the evening. He's batting in the 8 hole, playing left field. And the first pitch to him, inside for a ball. Ball and no strikes. He takes wide. Going to get you a Royal score in just a moment if you're interested. A little more overhanded toss from Rivera. Misses wide. 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0. That's wide for ball 4, and he lost him. Tanner Nelson draws a 5-pitch walk.
Now batting for Oklahoma City, second baseman number 10, Braden Cook.
Here's the 9-hole man, Braden Cook. 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Base hit and scored in the third. He steps in from the right side. Runners going. Pitch gets away from the catcher, Kellogg. Kellogg. And heads up base running by Nelson. He slides into third on the wild pitch. Cook with a chance here to add to the Indian lead in the top of the 7th. That's in there for a call strike. That'll even it up, 1-1. KC leads it 2-3 in the 4th. For all you Royals fans. Ball's low, 2-1. Two balls and a strike to Braden Cook, and misses high. 3-1. Rivera struggling with control at the moment. Rivera came in the 6th, got the Tribe in order. Not so much this time. And the 3-1. Off-speed pitch swung on, popped up to shallow center. Hutchison up with it. Runner tags, does not go. Throw to the plate. Would have had him out by 10 feet if he would have gone. So Cook flies out for the second out of the inning. So it's going to be up to Tyler Hawk to get that run home for the Indians. Hawk 1 for 3 on the evening. Doubled in the third and scored. Steps in from the right side. Rivera trying to throw up another 0. First pitch is low and away for ball one. Here's a 1-0. Pitch is swung on, fisted foul. Ball and a strike, 2 outs, runner at third. Nelson reached third on a wild pitch when he was stealing. Heads up base run and continued to go towards third without a throw. And that pitch is swung on and missed. 1-2 now to the leadoff man, Hawk. Lights coming on here at Vulcan Field. Sun is just beginning to set. Still a beautiful night for baseball. And he misses low, 2-2 now. Rivera trying to go 2 scoreless here. Has Hawk on the ropes, 2-2. Only 3 hits so far for the Tribe. Pitch is swung on, driven to left field. Henry is all over it and makes the play. Difficult play for Henry. That ball hit on a line right at him, but he was able to concentrate and make the play. It's stretch time in Haysville. After 6.5, 3-2, Oklahoma City. Will be right back.
Are you ready?
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 7th. New pitcher for the Indians. You want to get the name on this guy? Brooks Robinson comes in to throw for the Oklahoma City Indians. I've seen Brooks Robinson play, and that's not him. Robinson, a right-hander. He'll face 7, 8, and 9. Ryan Jones, the leadoff guy, shows bunt. Takes for a ball. Robinson with an over-the-top arm slot.
Ladies and gentlemen, a correction from the announcement earlier. Number 25, pitching for the Oklahoma City Indians was Samuel Malone.
If you can believe it, folks, we made a mistake. That's number 25, Sam Malo, now pitching. Always pays to do your own work, no matter what you're doing. At any rate, Malo is behind in the count 2-0. Right-handed pitcher comes over the top. Misses high again, 3-0. That's 3 straight balls. Malo yet to find the strike zone. Jones hitting 111 on the young season. And the pitch to him. That's in there for a call strike. Jones taking all the way. 7, 8, and 9 for the Aviators. They trail the Oklahoma City Indians 3-2. Fastball in there. Malo able to work back and get the count to full. Here's the payoff. Pitch is swung on, driven to right center. Right fielder Cole Kecke makes the call, drifting to his left, and makes the play. Jones flies out to start the inning. 1 out now. In the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting for the Haysville Aviators, shortstop number 10, Tom Brady.
Here's Tom Brady. Brady hit 286 this last spring. He steps in from the left side. Hit by pitch last time up. He's 0 for 1 on the night, looking for his first base hit of the season. And he takes the first pitch wide for ball 1. Brady out of NJIT. Takes wide for ball 2. Malo having a hard time getting into a strike mentality early. And here's a 2-0. That's in the dirt and reached the screen. Kuntz out to talk to him. How about another edition of this day in baseball history? June the 7th, 1936. Red Ruffing wraps 3 hits, including a homer, but remarkably fails to strike out a single batter in winning a 16-inning battle over Cleveland's Oral Hildebrand 5-4. So 1936, this day in baseball history. Back to action now, 3-0 pitch. That's in there for a called strike. Three and 1 now to the 8-hole hitter, Tom Brady. Misses wide, and that'll be a walk. So Malo issues a 1-out walk to the 8-hole hitter. Here's Scott Weaver.
Second baseman number 35, Scott Weaver.
Here's Scott Weaver, 0 for 2 on the evening, looking for his first hit. Weaver hitting 250 on the season. Steps in from the right side. Weaver playing second base. Takes the first pitch inside for a ball. 1-0 to Weaver. Oklahoma City skipper out to talk about it. Malo having a very difficult time getting pitches over early in the count.
Congratulations goes out to Daylene Pearson. A big round of applause to her. She donated her winnings back to the Haysville Aviators.
How about that? The 50-50 drawing was just announced, and the winner gave the pot back to the Aviators. That is a fantastic gesture. Good people in this community. They support and love their Aviators. Conference is over. A ball, no strikes, runner at first. Good lead to throw over there. He's back standing up. Getting late in the game, might see if Coach Figueroa might start the runners. Ken Williams exited after last inning. He stands to win it if the score stays the same right where it's at. He can only win it. Two balls and a strike to Weaver. Low for ball 3. Three balls and a strike, one out, runner at first. We're in the bottom of the 7th from Haysville. Aviators trail the Oklahoma City Indians 3-2. That's in there for a call strike. 3-1 now to Weaver. Weaver out of Oklahoma Wesleyan. Played in 61 games last spring. Hit .285. Very respectable numbers. Good lead at first by Brady. And that's in there for a call strike. 3-2 now. Three balls, two strikes. Here it is. Swung on and missed. And Weaver will go down with a rare strikeout. 2 outs now in the inning. Top of the order, here's Drew Henry. Henry hoping to keep the drive alive.
Now batting for the Haysville Aviators, left fielder number 1, Drew Henry.
Henry 1 for 3 on the evening. Steps in from the left side. Henry out of Maryville College. Takes the first pitch wide for ball 1. Malo unable to get ahead of any hitter since coming into the ball game here in the 7th. And a pitch squirts away from Kuntz. Runner will advance. That'll be a pass ball. So the Aviators have a runner in scoring position. Brady moves down to second. Vulcan Field is just adjacent to a fire station, so a lot of traffic of ambulances in and out. Contrary to popular belief, that is not the bullpen signal. Pitch is swung on, fouled, out of play. Ball and 2 strikes to Henry. Base hit here would tie it up. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second base. Aviators trail 3-2. Malo steps off. We're going to start over. Aviators have out-hit Oklahoma City 5-3. Off-speed pitch misses high and away. 2-2 now. Previous pitcher Kenny Williams, solid 6 innings of work. Only giving up 5 hits. A couple of runs. You'll take that any night in this league. Pitch is swung on. That's going to get down in left field and just foul. Just missed it by a few feet. That would have tied it up. Good piece of hitting by Henry. That ball was on the outer half. He just went with it. Unable to keep it fair. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We got a runner at second. Pitch from Merlot. Curveball in there for a call strike. Just froze Henry. Aviators will leave one 3-7. They trail Oklahoma City 3-2. We'll be right back. And we go to the top of the 8th. The Aviators trail at 3-2, down to 6 outs to get something going. New pitcher for the Aviators, Neil Lemons, will come in and pitch for the Aviators. It's his second outing of the season for Lemons through an inning over in El Dorado. We'll have those numbers in a moment. First pitch swung on, popped up to the right fielder. Flores has a beat on it. Couple of steps in and makes the play. One pitch and one out. It's exactly what Lemons is looking for. That was Cole Kecky, who popped out here in the 8th. That brings up Kyle Love. Lemons out of Barton County Community College, local product. This is his high school home field. He is a 2015 graduate of Campus High School. A 6.75 ERA in 21 innings of work. First pitch to Love is inside for a ball. 2-1 record this last spring. 17 strikeouts and only 7 walks in 21 innings. Off-speed pitch misses low. Love ahead in the count. 2-0. Kellogg out to talk to Lemons. Lemons had 3 starts at Barton County this last spring as a freshman. Right-handed pitcher sporting quite the Duck Dynasty beard. Here's the 2-0. That's in there for a call strike. He's got to lead the Jayhawk League in beards at this point. Not sure that's a statistical category, but here's the 2-1. That's in there for a call strike. That'll even it up 2-2. Looked like a good straight change from Lemons. Just caught the outside corner. Here's the 2-2. Off-speed pitch swung on, fouled back. Pitch was a little bit up in the strike zone. Happy to get that one back. And here's the 2-2. Good pitch. Swung on and missed. Pitch was at the knees. Good action on it. And Love goes down for out number 2. Here's Tate Ellison. First pitch swinging, popped up. Catcher Kellogg giving chase, and that'll make the seats. Lemons, with one inning of work, gave up 2 runs on 3 hits in El Dorado last weekend. Successful so far tonight, getting the first 2 Oklahoma City hitters retired. Ellison looking for his first hit of the evening. Just inside, it hits him. So that'll be a 2-out hit by pitch from Lemons. Ellison will reach first. That sounded like it hit something solid. That'd been me. I'd still be down there rolling around, saying not so kind words, but Ellison was down there, act like nothing happened. Pinch hitter now for the Tribe. This will be Brendan Azell. Sharing catching duties with Cody Kuntz. Ellison with a good lead over there. Azell takes first pitch for a strike. Azell played the whole game last night. And that's in there at the knee, strike 2. So Lemon's working fast and effectively. Has Azell down, no balls, 2 strikes. Lemon's trying to get out of it and throw up a 0. And the 0-2. Pitch is swung on, little nubber to the second baseman. Weaver up with it over to first, and that'll do it for the Tribe. They leave one after 7.5. They lead it 3-2. We'll be right back.
Are you ready?
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Aviators trail the Indians 3-2. Aviators down to their last 6 outs. Sam Mallow will continue to work for the Tribe. He'll face 2, 3, and 4 of the Haysville order. Flores, Langford, and Konwinski scheduled to hit in the Aviator 8th. Here's Tyler Flores, tripled and scored in the 6th. He's 1 for 3. First pitch to Flores. Low for ball 1. And that's in there for a call strike. That'll even it up 1-1. Flores hitting .250 on the season. 3 hits so far. Pitch is swung on. Bounce to the first baseman. Ellison up with it and takes it himself for out number 1. Brandon Langford. 2-run home run last time up. Coach for Oklahoma City out of the dugout making sure his outfielders are playing a little deeper than usual. 63rd Street would be a good place to play at this point. First pitch, off-speed pitch, doesn't make it to the batter's box. That'll squirt back to the screen. Ball, no strikes. Fastball in there for a call strike. That'll even it up, 1-1. Malo has allowed the only 2 runs of the evening on a home run last inning, or 2 innings ago, by this guy right here. Inside ball 2. 1-2. Interesting to see. He's going to have to come to Langford. Langford hitting 111 on the young season. And the pitch is in there for a call strike at the knees. 2-2 now. Off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And Langford will go down for out number 2. Two outs now in the inning. Here's the first baseman, Troy Konwinski. Konwinski on only 1 time in the second. Reached on an error. He's 0 for 3. Steps in from the left side. The pitch to him is high and away for ball 1. Konwinski 1 hit on the young season and 8 chances. And that pitch is in there for a call strike. Konwinski hit .272 last spring for Defiance College. Second year man with the Haysville Aviators. He takes low for ball 2. 2-1 now. Indians lead at 3-2. We're in the bottom of the 8th. 2 outs. Just missed outside trying to nibble at that corner. 3-1 now. Three and one now to Konwinski. Here it is. Low, and that'll be a walk. Konwinski draws a 2-out walk. Aviators have a little something cooking going here in the bottom of the 8th. Only blemish on Sam Malo's record is the 2-run bomb given up to Langford. Other than that, he's been very effective. Here's the catcher, Zach Kellogg. 1 for 2 and a hit by pitch on the evening. Trying to keep things going for the Aviators here in the bottom of the 8th. Got to wonder if Malo gets out of this thing unscathed, whether or not he will come back for the 9th. We'll just wait and see. First pitch swinging popped up, and that'll make the seats. Just past 9 o'clock Central Time here in southern Kansas. Quick game tonight as compared to last night. Pretty well pitched game. 0-1 to Kellogg. That's in there for a call strike, and he's in the hole 0-2. Konowinski had some good leads over there at first. He's always a threat to run. Kellogg hitting .333 on the season. And the pitch to him. Swung on. That's going to be a base hit to center. Aviators still alive. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Good 2-out hitting by Kellogg. Base hit now will tie it up. It's up to Dylan Hutchinson. 1 for 3 on the evening. A base hit in the 4th. Hutchinson hitting .353 on the season with 6 hits. He's driven in 2 so far on the season. Infield is deep. Second baseman playing on the grass. Looks like a modified shift, but not quite. A similar configuration last night. The pitch to Hutchinson's wide. Dylan out of Cisco Junior College. Hit .280 last spring. He will be a junior next year. Ball, no strikes. Runners at first and second. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Pitch is swung on and fouled back. Count even, 1-1. Hutchison trying to tie it up right here. Here's the 1-1. High for ball 2. Temperature now down to 74 degrees. Pretty comfortable out here with no wind. Two balls and a strike. Runners at first and second. Aviators trying to tie it up. Pitch is swung on, popped up, right side. Bergdahl making the call. Cook couldn't find it. Bergdahl instinctively took over the play and made the catch. That ball was to the second baseman, but Bergdahl was able to hang with it and make the play because Cook couldn't find it. After 8 complete, Oklahoma City leads it 3-2. We'll be right back. And top of the ninth we go. Welcome back. Todd Hook, Chris Worrell with you, bringing you live Haysville Aviators baseball. Aviators trail the Oklahoma City Indians 3-2, down to their last 3 outs to get something going. New pitcher for the Aviators, Nolan Sturgeon, will take over. Right-hander out of Northeastern State University, making his second appearance of the season. 1 inning of work in El Dorado. Struck out 2. No runs, no walks. Very effective. Last spring worked 56 innings, gave up 53 hits, had a 5.88 ERA in 14 appearances. 11 starts, 4-4 record. Nate Williams will lead it off. First pitch to him is in there for a called strike. Williams looking for his first hit of the night. A couple of strikeouts. Pitch is low and away. That'll even it up. 1 ball and a strike. No changes defensively other than a new pitcher for the Aviators. Pitch is swung on, driven to right. Flores has a beat on it and makes the play. Tough time of night to pick up the baseball. Not quite dark, completely dark. Outfielders and infielders struggling trying to find the baseball. 1 out in the inning. Here's Cole Bergdahl. Couple of strikeouts and a walk for his evening. First pitch is high for ball 1. Aviators have out-hit Oklahoma City 6-3. Still trail 3-2. Fastball swung on. That'll even it up 1-1. A ball and a strike to Bergdahl. Bergdahl with a fine play in the field to end the inning. Second baseman couldn't find the ball, so he came over and took it. Off-speed pitch. Bergdahl unable to check his swing, and that'll be strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2 from Sturgeon. Off-speed pitch. Half swing, dropped by the catcher down to first, and Bergdahl will be out. Pretty sharp breaking ball from Sturgeon. 2 outs now in the inning. Here's the 8-hole hitter, Tanner Nelson. Walked and stole a base in the 7th. He is hitless for the evening. First pitch in there, a strike at the letters. Good pop on the fastball from Nolan Sturgeon out of Northeastern. Pitch is low. Count even, 1-1. Sturgeon hoping to keep the tribe right here and give his club a chance to win it in the 9th. That's in there for a call strike. 1-2 now. And here's a 1-2 from Sturgeon. Just missed outside. 2-2 now. Sturgeon nibbling at the corners, not making any mistakes out over the plate. Here's the 2-2. Just inside, almost hit him. Sturgeon trying to get the tribe in order. Here's the 3-2. Off-speed pitch misses, squirts away from the catcher. Kellogg able to locate. And that'll be a 2-out walk for Nelson. This brings up Braden Cook. Base hit and scored in the 3rd. He's 1 for 3. Cook playing second base tonight. Pitch to him is in there, a strike at the letters. Good velocity from Sturgeon. Sturgeon, 1 inning of work in El Dorado, struck out 2. Misses low. 1-1 now. Ball on the strike. Good lead over there from Nelson. Wouldn't be surprised if they don't start the runners. Pitch swung on, driven to right center. That's going to get down. Throw to second. And that's off the helmet of Cook. Throw was right on the money. Hit Cook in the helmet. Lead runner Nelson will score on the play. That ball was in the gap. Cook trying to stretch it into a double, slides in, and the ball hits him in the head. Bounces out to short left field. That allowed Nelson to score. Score now 4-2, Oklahoma City. Good hustling play by Braden Cook. That's his second hit of the evening. Top of the order now, Tyler Hawk. Pitch is low, blocked nicely by Kellogg, able to keep the runner at second base. Sturgeon struggling to throw the off-speed stuff for a strike. Fastball swung on, fouled back. Indians unable to make good contact on the off-speed stuff. They seem to be fooled when it presents itself. Hits have come on the fastball. Here's the 1-1. Good fastball swung on and fouled back. 1-2 now. Sturgeon trying to stop this drive right here. Get his club in, get him a chance to win it in the ninth. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, foul. Scattered him over in the dugout, in the visitors' dugout. Got to pay attention in this game. "20 pitches for Sturgeon in this inning. 12 strikes, 8 balls. Hawk with a new piece of lumber. I know a guy. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at second. We're in the top of the ninth. Oklahoma City has gotten one so far here in the ninth. Good off-speed pitch, froze him, and that'll be strike 3, and Hawk will go down for out number 3. After 8.5, Oklahoma City leads it 4-2. We'll be right back.
Are you ready?
And bottom of the ninth we go. Welcome back to Vulcan Field. Todd Hook, Chris Worrell. Aviators down to their final 3 outs. They trail it 4-2. Oklahoma City Indians. 4 runs on 4 hits. Aviators 2 runs on 6 hits. Jones, Brady, and Weaver scheduled to hit for the Aviators. Jones steps in from the left side. Takes a pitch wide for ball 1. Actually, it's a pinch hitter. That would be Mahalik. Riley Mahalik pinch hitting for Jones. Swung on, foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Mahalik hitting .273 on the season. 3 hits on the year. He's driven in 5. Mahalik out of Rider University. Here's the 2-1. Swung on, foul back, 2-2 now. Sam Malo continues to work for the Tribe, hoping to finish it out. Nobody warming in the Oklahoma City bullpen at the moment. Off-speed pitch misses low, 3-2 now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the pinch hitter Mahalik. Here it is. Pitch is swung on. Line drive to the second baseman Cook, who makes the play. That ball was squared up by Mahalik, but right at Cook for out number 1.
Now batting for the Haysville Aviators, shortstop number 10, Tom Brady.
1 out now in the inning. Here's Tom Brady. Brady 0 for 1, a walk and a hit by pitch. First pitch swinging, pops it up to the right side. First baseman Ellison calling for it and makes the play. 2 outs now in the inning. Aviators down to their final out. Aviators trail the Oklahoma City Indians 4-2. Pinch hitter now for the Aviators, Raymond Rodriguez. Steps in from the right side, takes first pitch high. Rodriguez will hit for Weaver. Ball, no strikes. Here is the offering. That's in there for a called strike. Rodriguez out of Florida Memorial, hit .289 last spring. Started 34 games for Florida Memorial. Hitting .154 so far this season. Takes low for ball 1. Correction, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Rodriguez. Mallow with the kick. Here's the pitch. Pitch is swung on, driven to the left. That's going to get down, and that's going to get to the wall. Rodriguez rounding first. He'll be into second with a stand-up double. So a 2-out double for Rodriguez. Keeps the Aviators' hopes alive. Top of the order now, here's Drew Henry. Henry hitting .286 on the season. A couple of hits and 7 tries. Couple of walks, no strikeouts. Good contact hitter. Trying to keep things going for the Aviators. Haysville down to their final out. Trail 4-2. Oklahoma City. First pitch is wide. Ball 1. Mallow trying to stop the Aviators here in the 9th. Get their first victory of the season. Haysville is 2-2. Oklahoma City is 0-3 on the season, still looking for their first victory. Oklahoma City, an expansion team to the Jayhawk League this year, in addition to Great Bend. Here's the 1-0. That's a good strike at the knees. 1-1 now. Henry out of Maryville College. Hit .343 this spring. Runner goes, and Rodriguez steals it without a throw. Run at third means nothing at the moment. 2 balls and a strike now to the leadoff man, Henry. And there it is. Good pitch at the knees. Another called strike. Aviators now down to their final strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at third. We're in the bottom of the 9th. Aviators trail it 4-2. Here's the offering. In the dirt low. Blocked nicely by Ezell. Three-two now to the leadoff guy, Henry. Rodriguez at third after a 2-out double. And that's low. The tying run is on. Winning run coming to the plate in the form of Tyler Flores.
Now batting for the Haysville Aviators, right fielder, number 26, Tyler Flores.
Flores with a triple in the 6th and scored. Flores scored on that Langford 2-run homer. We're going to have a pitching change. A little bit of drama here in Haysville, bottom of the 9th. Tying run is at first. We'll tell you about the new pitcher in a moment, but in the meantime, let's have a little this day in baseball history. See what we can come up with. In 1911, this day, June the 7th, 1911, the Pirates log a Major League 9-inning game record, 28 assists, but still lose to the Giants 9-4. That is amazing. So this day, June the 7th, 1911. New pitcher for the Indians. The left fielder is going to come in. That'll be Nelson. Nelson will take over for Malo with 2 outs and 2 on here in the bottom of the 9th. So Tanner Nelson will come in to pitch and take over for Sam Malo. Do have a new right fielder or left fielder. We'll tell you about that.
Now pitching for the Oklahoma City Indians, number 6, Tanner Nelson.
Jayhawk League standings going into today. Hayes Larks lead the pack 2-0, followed by El Dorado Liberal at 2-1, Derby 2-1, and the Aviators at 2-2, followed out by Dodge City, Oklahoma City, and Great Bend. First week of Jayhawk League play. Nelson, a lefty. Aviators have Patrick Orr warming in the bullpen out of Urbana University. If this thing goes any further. Tying run at first base in the form of Drew Henry, who drew a 2-out walk after a double by Rodriguez. Raymond Rodriguez with a 2-out double now stands at third base. Winning run at the plate will present itself in the form of Tyler Flores. Flores hitting .250 on the season. He's driven in 3 with 3 hits. 12 at bats in the young season. Looks like number 1, Austin, will go in and play left field. Little drama here in Haysville, bottom of the 9th. Tying run at first base. Rodriguez at third. They'll hold the runner at first. First pitch from Nelson is high. Nelson coming in trying to quench this drive and gets a strike in there. That'll even it up 1-1. Aviators trying to walk it off here in the bottom of the 9th, trail 4-2. Ball and a strike. Off-speed pitch in there for a call strike. Good pitch from Tanner Nelson. First pitch swinging to Langford. That'll get over the head of the left fielder. 1 run will score. Here comes the tying run. They'll wave him. He will score without a throw. And the Aviators have tied it up with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th. That will be a 2 RBI double for Tyler Flores. And this game is tied. Flores squared it up really well. Left fielder Austin didn't have a chance. Here's Brandon Langford. Struck out last time, but a 2-run bomb in the 6th. Chance to walk this one off right here. Score now tied 4 apiece here in the bottom of the 9th. Tanner Nelson's going to step back and start over. Catcher Azell out to talk with him. Kansas City Royals lead 2-7 in the bottom of the 6th over Houston. First pitch to Langford is low. Langford with a base hit can walk it off right here. Visit to the mound from the skipper from the Oklahoma City Indians. Aviators definitely have some momentum going right here in the bottom of the 9th, a chance to walk it off. Score tied 4-4. 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for Oklahoma City. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Aviators. Aviators have out-hit Oklahoma City 8-4. Aviators trying to end it right here. A ball and no strikes counts to Langford. Langford with a 2-run bomb in the 6th over the center field wall. Off-speed pitch in there for a call strike. That'll even it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That's low. Good stop by Azell. Keep the runner at second base. Two balls and a strike to the designated hitter, Langford. Nelson going to step back and collect himself and start over. Big situation for Nelson. Just trying to get out of it to live to fight another inning. Here's the 2-1. That's in there. Call strike at the knees. 2-2 now. Here's a 2-2 to Langford. Pitch is swung on. Broken bat liner to the first baseman caught, and that'll do it. Free baseball, folks. We're going to go to the 10th. We're all knotted at 4. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the top of the inning, top of the 10th, free baseball from Haysville. Todd Hook, Chris Worrell bringing you all the action Aviators have tied it in the bottom of the ninth with 2 runs. All knotted at 4. We go to the top of the 10th. New pitcher for Haysville. Patrick Orr will take over. Orr out of Urbana University. 36 innings of work last spring, had 11.39 ERA. He'll face Kolkeki, Love, and Ellison. 2, 3, and 4 for Oklahoma City. First pitch swinging, and that'll get down for a base hit. 1 pitch and a base hit. Kolkeki will lead it off. This will bring up Kyle Love. Got to wonder if we're not in a small ball situation. We'll see if Love will be called on to bunt here. Had a tendency to pinch hitting for Love will be Austin Bartosky. First pitch swinging, deadens it out front. Catcher up with it, down to first in time. Catcher had a little difficult time picking it up, but was able to throw out Bartosky. 1 out in the inning. He does the job, gets the runner to second. 1 out in the inning. Here's Tate Ellison. Go-ahead run at second base with 1 out for the Tribe. Off-speed pitch. Dribbled foul down the left-hand side. Ball and a strike, 1 out. Ellison with a hit by pitch last time. Pitch is swung on, driven to center. Hutchinson way back. Corrals it, makes the play. Runner tags and goes to third. Pitcher Orr backing it up instinctively. Keeps the runner at third. Go ahead run moves to third with 2 outs. Ellison put a charge in it, but it was right at Hutchison. Here's Brandon Azell. Azell inserted last time. First pitch for a strike. Bounced out to the second baseman in his only at bat in the 8th. Azell trying to get his team ahead right here. Takes inside. Off-speed pitch misses, 1-1 now. Lots of activity in the Aviator bullpen. A couple of guys getting loose. Time is called. Azell steps out. He's back and ready to go. And he takes a strike at the knees. 1-2 now to Azell. A ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Go ahead run at third. Off-speed pitch swung through and missed. Oklahoma City will strand one. After 9.5, it's all tied up, 4 apiece. We'll be right back.
ready?
And welcome back. Bottom of the 10th we go. Score all knotted at 4. Aviators have the game all tied up with Oklahoma City. We're in the bottom of the 10th. Tanner Nelson will continue to work for the Tribe. He'll face 4, 5, and 6 of the Aviator order. That'll be Konwinski, Kellogg, and Malachic. First pitch swinging, that's driven to left field. Austin Barkowski is under it and makes the play. One pitch and one out. One out here in the inning. Here's Zach Kellogg. Need to remember all the damage was done last inning with 2 outs. Kellogg doubled in the 8th and was stranded. Takes first pitch high, ball 1. Kellogg hitting .333 on the season. Pitch is swung on, fouled off his foot, it appears. Third baseman walks it over to first base, steps on the bag. There is some discussion between the umpires. First base umpire did not really make a call, out or safe. Kellogg didn't move out of the box. Umpires are going to discuss this one. And a foul ball is called. So it appears that Kellogg did foul it off his foot. Explain why he did not vacate the batter's box. Oklahoma City manager out for an explanation. Discussion now between the home plate umpire and the manager from Oklahoma City. Not real satisfied, but the manager will retreat to the dugout. Ball and a strike now to Kellogg. Aviators trying to walk it off here in the bottom of the 10th. Pitch is in there for a call strike at the knees. Good pitch from Nelson. 8 strikes and 4 balls so far for Nelson. Here's a 1-2. Just missed outside, off-speed pitch, trying to tickle the outside corner. Just missed. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the 10th. Score all knotted at 4. Pitch is high. 3-2 now. Kellogg trying to reach base any way he can. Here's the 3-2. Swung on, driven foul down the left-hand side. Kellogg way out ahead of that one. Three-two count. He's trying to put something to play. Here it is. That's going to be wide for ball 4, so that'll be a 1-out walk for Kellogg. So the Aviators have the go-ahead run on at first. going to bring up the center fielder, Dylan Hutchison. Popped up to the shortstop last time. Couple of strikeouts and a base hit in the fourth. Hutchison hitting .353 on the season. Takes the first pitch high. Hutchinson out of Cisco Junior College. Hit .280 last spring. Here's the 1-0 to him. Pitch is swung on, bounced foul. Ball and a strike, 1 out. Go ahead run at first. Aviators and Indians all tied at 4. High and away. 2 balls and a strike. Hutchison looking for something in the gap right here. A lot of room in right center. And a pitch swung on, driven to center, short center. Bergdahl going out. Center fielder coming in. And Hutchison strays too far off. Kellogg strays too far off and gets doubled up at first. That's going to be a mental error for the Aviators, and that'll retire the side after 10 complete. We're all knotted at 4. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We're going to the top of the 11th. Issue is still knotted at 4. Oklahoma City Oklahoma City Indians and the Aviators all tied up. Extra innings from Haysville. New pitcher for Haysville, Brandon Eck, will take over. Give you his numbers in a moment. Eck will face 6, 7, and 8 of the Oklahoma City order. Williams, Bergdahl, and Nelson scheduled to hit here in the 11th. Williams first pitch swinging and swings through it for strike 1. Eck with the wind, misses high, ball 1. Ball and a strike to the leadoff man. Here's the 1-1 from Eck. Just missed inside. 2 balls and a strike. Pitch is swung on, driven to left center. Henry on the run. No, he's not going to get it. And that'll be a leadoff double for Williams. So Oklahoma City with a go-ahead run at second base. Nobody out. We're in the top of the 11th.
Now batting for the Indians, shortstop number 44, Cole Bergdahl.
Leadoff double for Williams. Chance to go ahead right here. Here's Cole Bergdahl. 3 strikeouts and a walk on the evening for Cole. Looking for his first hit. Nobody out, runner at second. Temperature has significantly dropped. Bergdahl shows bunt. Bunts it foul. Coming up on the 10 o'clock hour, 9:55 Central Time. Eck trying to get out of a jam. Gave up a leadoff double. No balls and a strike. Bergdahl squares, takes a pitch. Call strike, 0-2 now. Temperature now down to 71 degrees here in South Wichita. There is action in the Aviator bullpen. Landon Bond is loosening. Bergdahl takes a pitch low. Count now 1-2. Bond, a right-hander out of Rose State, getting loose. No action as of yet in the Oklahoma City bullpen. Here's a 1-2 to Bergdahl. In the dirt, blocked nicely by Kellogg. That wasn't a short hop. That was a serious in-between hop. That hit about a foot in front of the plate. Two and two, nobody out. Pitch is swung on and missed. Bergdahl will strike out for the fourth time tonight. 1 out now in the inning. We'll bring up Tanner Nelson.
Now batting for the Oklahoma City Indians, pinch hitter number 4, Jordan Stevens.
Correction, we'll have a pinch hitter. Jordan Stevens will hit for Nelson. Stevens steps in from the right side. Chance to drive in the go-ahead run right here. Takes the first pitch low and away for ball 1. X had 2 innings of work for the Aviators this season. He's given up 4 hits, 1 run. ERA of 4.50. 2 walks and a strikeout. Pitch is low and away. 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike, 1 out. Here it is. Swung on and missed. 2-1 now. Go ahead run at second base. Leadoff double by Nate Williams. Score all tied, 4-piece. Aviators get 2 in the bottom of the ninth to tie it up to force extras. That's in there for a call strike. Good fastball on the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Jordan Stevens at least trying to move the runner over to third. Pitch is swung on and missed. Out number 2. So Stevens will go down swinging with a strikeout for out number 2. This brings up the 9-hole man, Braden Cook. Doubled in the 9th and was stranded. He's 2 for 3 on the evening. Takes the first pitch low for ball 1. Sure glad I brought this hoodie. A little chilly here in southern Kansas. Here's the 1-0. This is low, 2-0 now. It's a funny part of the country. Almost got a heat stroke unloading everything at 5 o'clock, and tonight at 10 o'clock we're chilly. Here's the 2-0. Pitch swung on, popped up to the right side. Second baseman Weaver makes the call and the catch. All right, after 11 and a half, we're still tied at 4. We'll be right back.
Are you ready?
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 11th. Score is tied at 4. Haysville Aviators and the Oklahoma City Indians getting after each other. New pitcher for the Tribe. Connor Crudel will come in and take over on the mound. Crudel played second base yesterday. Starting to think that this Oklahoma City club, everybody can do everything. He'll face Mahalik, Brady, and Rodriguez in the Aviator 11th. Aviators trying to walk it off here and go to 3-2 on the season. Here's Riley Mahalik. First pitch wide for ball 1. Mahalik hitting .273 on the season. 3 runs scored. First pitch swinging. Down the left field line, left fielder giving chase, unable to get there. I don't know how many acres of foul ground we have, but there's a lot. A ball and a strike to Mahalik. That's wide, 2-1. Mahalik out of Rider University. Left-handed hitter. That's a strike at the knees. Good location from Krudel. Here's the 2-2. Off-speed pitch driven. That'll be a base hit. Oh, no. Will not be a base hit. Just foul. I called that like I could actually see it. Mahalik squared it up. Just foul. That had double written all over it. Our broadcast position is down the left field line, just beyond third base. Here's the 2-2. Pitch swung on, popped up, and that's going to make the seats. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the leadoff man, Mahalik. Krudel with the wind. Here's the pitch. Foul straight back. Good fastball. Mahalik was all over it. Fouled it straight back. Aviators trying to walk it off here in the bottom of the 11th. Same 2 clubs tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, first pitch. Pitch is swung on. That's a liner stabbed by Bergdahl at short. Mahalik put a charge into it, but shortstop was all over it.
Now batting for the Haysville Aviators, number 10, shortstop Tom Brady.
Here's the shortstop, Tom Brady. Brady looking for his first hit of the evening. And the season. Takes first pitch wide. Ball 1. And a pitch. Wide for ball 2. 2-0 to Brady. 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 11th. Extra innings with Oklahoma City. Aviators 2-2 on the season. Pitch is swung on. Ground ball to the second baseman. Cook is up with it and over to first in time. Aviators going in order so far in the 11th. Here's Raymond Rodriguez. Had a pinch hit double in the 9th to help tie it up. And he takes low and away. Off-speed pitch misses wide. Here's the 1-0. Just misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch is low. Looks like they're trying to be careful with Rodriguez right here. Not give him too much to hit. 3-0 now. And the 3-0 misses and bounces away from the catcher. Rodriguez hustles to second. Rounds it, takes a look. And he stays at first base. It'll be a 2-out walk for Rodriguez. He is 1 for 1 on the evening. Top of the order now for Drew Henry. Henry hitting .286, couple of hits on the season. Steps in from the left side. Walked and scored in the 9th. Takes the first pitch at the knees for a called strike. No balls and a strike to Henry. Henry out of Marysville College. Pitch is swung on, fouled back. Henry's in the hole, 0-2. Good lead over there by Rodriguez. Wouldn't be surprised if he went. Throw to first, and he's picked off. Well, that'll end it in the 11th. Rodriguez is picked off at first. No runs in the 11th. We go to the 12th. We're all tied at 4. We'll be right back. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We go to the top of the 12th. New pitcher for the Aviators. Landon Bond will take over. He's a left-hander out of Rose State. .50 1/3 innings pitched this last spring. He compiled a 6.08 ERA. Gave up 47 runs, 34 earned, 31 strikeouts, only 16 walks. So a very accurate pitcher. 3 innings of work so far this season. He's only given up 2 hits and no runs. Very successful so far for Bond. First pitch in there for a called strike. That'll be Tyler Hawk. Going to have to end this in the 12th because I'm out of scorebook. Attempt to bunt, misses, and that'll be strike 2. Hawk 1 for 5 on the evening. Takes low for ball 1. Pitch is low for ball 2. That'll even it up 2-2. Hawk with 3 hits last night. Swung on, that'll be foul. One and 2 to the leadoff guy, Hawk. And it misses low. 3-2 now. Nobody loosening right now in the Aviator bullpen. Coming up on 10:15 Central Time, this ball game 3 hours and 15 minutes old. And we have yet to settle anything. Yet. Time is called. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, driven to center. Hutchison on his horse and is able to get there and make the catch. Ball was hit very strongly to the gap. Hutchison able to run it down for out number 1. Hutchison had a great jump on the baseball. Made all the difference. Here's Nick Kolkecki. Base hit in the 10th and was stranded. He's 2 for 5. Takes the first pitch in there for a strike. Kolkecki scored a run in the 3rd. Steps in from the right side. Takes wide for ball 1. Count even now, 1-1. Pitch is low. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. Fouled off. 2-2 now. Kolkecki with 4 hits in the series so far. He's hitting .450 against the Aviators. Here's the 1-2. That's low. 3-2 now. And he takes a 3rd strike. Good pitch at the knees from Bond. And 2 outs now in the inning. Here's Bartowski, the left fielder. He was inserted in the 9th. He is 0 for 1. Takes a called strike. Pitch is swung on, bounced to the left side. Second baseman unable to come up with it. Tough play for a new second baseman, Dylan Hall. That ball was hit into no man's land. That would have been a catch it in the webbing of the glove and flip with the glove to get the guy. Bartowski runs well, and that'll go as a hit. Two-out hit for Bartowski. This will bring up Tate Ellison. Ellison hitless in the series. That's in there for a call strike. Ellison 0 for 4 with a strikeout today. Barkowski with a good lead at first. Ellison takes low for a ball. Count even now, 1-1. Ball and a strike, 2 outs, runner at first. You got to think Ellison might be due. Here's the pitch to him. Swung on. And that'll fall in for a base hit to right field. A runner trying to go to third. And he will slide in there ahead of the throw. Good base running by Bartowski. That'll go as a base hit for Ellison. Runners at the corner now. Go ahead runner at third with 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Brendan Ezel. Ezel struck out in the 10th. He steps in from the right side. One hit in the series so far. That was yesterday. Takes the first pitch as a ball. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the 10th. Looks like a pinch runner will go to first. Get that information as soon as we can figure out what the number is. Go ahead runner at third. Good lead at first. They're not even going to hold him. Here's the 1-0. Runner goes. No throw. Runner's now at second and third with 2 outs here in the top of the 12th. And a pitch is in there. A good off-speed pitch for a called strike. I think Bond may have crossed up Kellogg. They're out to talk about it. Kellogg struggled to catch the pitch. Seemed to catch him off guard. Conference is over. They seem to be on the same page. Count now 2-1. Go ahead run at third. Insurance run at second. 2 outs. Bond with a check of the runner. Here's the offering. Swung on and missed. 2-2 now. Azell with a healthy cut on that one. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, driven to right at Flores. And that'll end the inning. After 11 and a half, we're still knotted at 4. We'll be right back.
Are you ready?
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 12 from Haysville. Aviators and Indians all tied up at 4. Top of the order for the Aviators. Henry, Flores, and Langford scheduled to hit. Connor Crudel will continue to work for the Oklahoma City Indians. Aviators trying to walk it off here in the bottom of the 12th. Indians trying to hang on, force another frame. Indians 0-3 on the season. Trying to get their first win in the Jayhawk League. First pitch swinging, and that'll be a line drive to the shortstop. Bergdahl makes the play. Ball was hit right on the nose. Bergdahl right there. 1 out now in the inning. Here's Tyler Flores. First pitch swinging and missed. Strike one. Flores 1 for 4. Couple of RBIs today. He's hitting .250 on the season. Takes low for a ball. Three hits on the season, 2 of which came tonight. Swung on and foul back. Flores in the hole, 1 and 2. Aviators trying to end it right here. Here's the pitch. And that's a call, third strike. Good off-speed pitch from Krudel. Froze Flores. That'll be out number 2.
For the Haysville Aviators, designated hitter number 3, Brandon Langford.
Here's Brandon Langford. If you were with us about 3 hours ago, he had a 2-run homer in the 6th. First pitch swinging, and that's going to get through there for a base hit. That'll be a 2-out hit for Langford. First pitch swinging, and the go-ahead run is on.
Now batting for the Haysville Aviators, a pinch hitter from Florida State College of Jacksonville, number 24, Dylan Hall.
Pinch hitter now for the Haysville Aviators. Dylan Hall will step in. He's out of Florida State Jacksonville. Utility player, pitcher, and second baseman. Came in earlier to play second base. Steps in from the right side. First pitch to him is low for ball 1. Hall looking for his first hit of the season. Takes low for ball 2. Hall was used primarily as a pitcher at Florida State of Jacksonville. Had 21 innings of work. Been a long time since he's seen live pitching. That's in there for a call strike. 2-1 now. Here's a 2-1 from Krudel. Swung on and missed. Count now 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. Off-speed pitch misses, low and away. Good job of holding up on that one. 3-2. Go-ahead run at first. Indians trying to force another inning. Runner goes, and he'll walk him. Good at bat by Hall, drawing the walk. With 2 outs, runners at first and second. Go-ahead run at second now.
Batting for the Haysville Aviators,
Here's Zach Kellogg.
number 33, Zach Kellogg.
Kellogg 2 for 3 tonight with a walk. Hitting .333 for the season. First pitch swinging and missed for strike 1. Kellogg out of Indiana Purdue. Hit .216 in 33 games this last spring. No balls and a strike. Winning run at second base. Aviators trying to end it right here. 2 down. Off-speed pitch swung on, popped up to center. Hawk has it, and that'll retire the side. So after 12 complete, still tied 4-4. We'll be right back. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We go to the top of the 13th. Score all tied at 4. Haysville and Oklahoma City. 13 innings, no decision as of yet. Landon Bond will continue to work for the Aviators. He'll face 6, 7, and 8 of the Indians' order. Be Williams, Bergdahl, and Stevens. Officially out of scorebook now, so we'll just be keeping track of it on the table. First pitch is low for ball 1. Who'd have thought the makers of scorebook would only go to 12? Here's the 1-0. That's high for ball 2. Bond trying to hold off the Indians one more time. That's in there for a call strike. 2-1 now. Coming up on 10:30 Central Time. Pitch is swung on, popped foul. First baseman giving chase, and he won't get there. Konwinski had a long way to go, or that would be Mahalik. Excuse me, Mahalik had a long way to go. Here's the 2-2, misses low. 3-2. Here's a 3-2, swung on, driven to right. Flores to his left, floating over, and makes the catch.
Now batting for the Oklahoma City Indians, shortstop number 44,
Here's Cole Bergdahl. Pitch is wide. Ball 1. Pitch swung on, foul back. 1-1 now. And it takes low. 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. That's in there for a call strike. Good pitch on the inner half at the knees. Count even now, 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is fouled straight back. Two balls, two strikes, one out, nobody on. We're in the top of the 13th. Pitch is swung on, popped to right field. Flores on the run, makes the call, almost overruns it, but makes the play. 2 outs in the inning. Here's Jordan Stevens.
now batting for the Indians, number 4, Jordan Stevens.
First pitch to Stevens is low in the dirt. Ball 1. Score tied at 4. Aviators tied it up in the bottom of the 9th. Stevens swung on it and fouled it back. Ball and a strike. Here's the pitch, swung on, fouled back. 1-2 now to Stevens. Here's a 1-2. Swung on, popped up to the right side. That'll make the seats. That's in there for a call strike on the outer half, and that'll do it for the top of the 13th. Bond gets the strikeout. Go to the bottom of the 13th. We're tied at 4. We'll be right back.
Are you ready?
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to the bottom of the 13th. Score all knotted at 4. Oklahoma City and the Aviators. 14 innings. No decision as of yet. Connor Krudel will continue to work for the Tribe. Hutchinson, Mahalik, and Brady scheduled to hit. 6, 7, and 8 for the Aviators. Hutchinson 1 for 5 on the evening. First pitch swinging. That'll be a base hit up through the middle. And the Aviators have the leadoff man on. Go-ahead man is on at first. That'll bring up Riley Mahalik. Mahalik hitting .273 on the season. 3 hits so far in 11 chances. He steps in from the left side. Lined out to the shortstop last time. Off-speed pitch misses low. Mahalik able to hold up and check his swing. Little chipping back and forth between teams. Got to be expected after 14 innings. Throw to first. That's going to get by the first baseman. Hutchinson rounds second, and he'll cruise into third. And he will hold right there. So a pickoff attempt goes sour for the Indians. And Hutchinson ends up at third base on the errant throw from Krudel. Indian coaching staff motioning for the outfield to come in. Go ahead run at third. Infield in on the grass. Play will be at home plate. Off-speed pitch misses to Mahalik. Two and 0 now. And they're going to put him on. Looks like they're going to intentionally walk Mahalik. And that'll be a intentional pass. Runners at the corners. Here's Tom Brady. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't walk him also. Brady hitless tonight. For the moment, it appears that they are going to pitch to Brady. Infield is in. Outfield is in also. And the pitch. Good off-speed pitch in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1. That's in there for a call strike. Brady in the hole, 0-2. Go ahead run at third base. 10 hits for the Aviators, 4 for Oklahoma City. And the pitch to Brady, swung on and missed for out number 1. Brady will go down swinging. 1 out in the inning. That's going to bring up Rodriguez. Rodriguez with a double and a stolen base since being inserted in the ninth. One out now in the inning. Go ahead run at first. I wouldn't be surprised. Yep, they're going to put him on intentionally. Oklahoma City still has to execute the intentional pass, which anything could happen here. Just because you're in college doesn't mean you can play catch. There's ball 3. So far, so good. Looks like it's going to be up to Drew Henry, leadoff man. That'll load him up. 1 out, a ground ball gets him out of it. It's going to be up to Drew Henry, the left fielder, hitting .286 on the season. 1 for 5 and a run scored tonight. A walk and a couple of strikeouts. He steps in from the left side. Krudel with the sign. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a call strike on the outside corner. Good spot by Krudel. Rodriguez at first. Mahalik at second. And Ryan Jones. That's a swing and a miss. 0-2 now. And Dylan Hutchinson at third. 1 out in the inning. Go ahead run at third. Oklahoma City playing for the ground ball here. Infield in. Off-speed pitch misses. 1-2 now. Outfield is pulled in. Krudel with a sign and a check of the runners. Here it is. Fastball swung on, fouled back. Henry hung on and got a piece of it. Henry hoping to end it right here. Ball and 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases are loaded. Score is tied. We're in the bottom of the 13th. Swung on, fouled back. Four runs, 9 hits for Oklahoma City. 4 runs, 12 hits for the Aviators. Here's the 1-2. Off-speed pitch. Just misses. He hit his spot. Can't really tell where the catcher was setting up, but he definitely hit his spot. 2-2 now. I think that was a gift. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, and that'll be a base hit to center, and that'll be it. Henry's going to walk it off with a base hit in the bottom of the 14th. Aviators win it 5-4. Winning pitcher is going to be Landon Bond. Losing pitcher will go to Connor Krudel. Again, your final score, Aviators win it in the 14th. In the bottom of the 13th, 5-4. Here's your totals. For Oklahoma City, 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. And for the Aviators, 5 runs, 13 hits, 2 errors. We'll be back tomorrow night. First pitch at 7 o'clock. For Chris Worrell, I'm Todd Hook. Good night, everybody.